everyone.
Hello.
We are here with a new build.
Brand new.
Brand new.
Oh, the grass in this looks like the grass outside.
The grass outside looks even worse than this.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, in our local area, for some reason they've decided to cut the grass every single week, and now it just looks like straw. And to make matters worse, Wimbledon tennis is happening, and we live kinda near it, and so across the road there's this huge park, and it's just full of cars, so now the grass is going to be dead and have tyre tracks going through it. So that will look lovely. There's also a pile of cracked, dry, dusty earth that's been dug up. I don't know why. Maybe to make room for all of the cars that are making the park look awful, but there we go. Tennis is great! Anyway, apart from that bitterness. So here's a flower shop. I made a flower shop.
Yes, you did. You made a flower shop because flowers got a big expansion with the mechanics, and you were like, I'm going to make something to take advantage of it and make something lovely for everyone to see, not to profit.
Profit. No, I did want to make it. So I did partially do it because of the upgrade to gardening that The Sims introduced, but also just because I wanted to make a cute, quaint little flower shop that someone lived above.
Both cute and quaint.
Yes, both. And so this thing came into existence. As is tradition with nearly everything I build, I kind of wanted to abandon it halfway through, but I was like, no, let's just keep going. And I ended up liking it. I do wish it had a little more room for me to have put in more plants, but I'm still satisfied with it. I mean, I did use the entire lot, to be honest, but I wanted there to be a walkway because I feel like too often I'll try to use the entire lot. Which, obviously that's a good thing to do, you can do that, but it is sometimes good to leave some space just to give it more of a shape, like just leaving some blank areas and being able to put like a walkway up to a house. Like when you build a mansion, you want a really grand sort of path leading all the way up to a house, because you expect cars to drive in, drive up the path, and just feel really intimidated by your wealth and splendour as they drive to your front door.
People are often intimidated by your wealth and splendour, aren't they?
Mine, yes.
Yep.
Absolutely. Absolutely. In our 3 by 2.5 bedroom.
It is weird.
Yeah, we've talked about it before. It's just a weird shape.
That's a weird shape.
What's a weird shape? The garden centre, the flower shop.
Yeah.
Yeah, the roofing was a bit weird. I really wanted to put a conservatory area in. A conservatory area in. Good job, Catherine. That's English. We ended up having 2 because.
Did you try to take?
I wasn't satisfied with this one.
Any inspiration for any of the local garden centres around here?
What, where we live?
Yeah, so we've got a few.
Yeah, that's what made me do the conservatory little areas. Well, because I wanted to use glass roofs again, because I'm not going to get tired of those for at least 2 more weeks. No, I'm kidding. I'll like them forever. But yeah, we live nearish 2 garden centres, and the one, I don't know which one's closer, but one of them has sort of a huge conservatory area inside with tons of plants. It has a lot of pansies, which are very cute. And so I wanted to do something like that, and so we have 2 of them. The actual garden centre in real life has a far bigger room for indoor plants. This one has 2 small ones, and one of them is connected to the main building. But I wanted both the conservatory areas to look like they'd been added on to the house. So the house used to be pretty small, and it did used to just be a house, but they converted the bottom into the shop area, but the top remains an apartment. As everyone knows, you can't actually live in a retail lot, but you could buy your sim a house or plot of land and then just never live there and just make them stay here forever, and then they can just work all the time, because we like to exploit our sims, even though we would never work that hard, but our sims do. My sims are really hardworking. I wish I was more like them, but I'm too busy playing Sims.
The ambitious trait is quite overpowered.
Oh yeah, absolutely. They're all like, oh, I need to work all the time and I don't get sick of it. I just get upset when I don't work hard enough, and it's like, wow, I wish I was more like that. Maybe I'd hate myself less. I'm joking.
So did you ever think about putting in some fish? Because at garden centres, there's always fish.
Yeah, that's true actually. Both the garden centres near us have areas where you can buy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I didn't do that. Maybe I should have. If this was bigger, I definitely could have. I could still do it. If you want a fish area, you could definitely put it in one of the little conservatory bits. That could be cute. But yeah, the garden centres near us, they both have sort of aquarium areas. One is like an actual mini aquarium, the other one's more like, it used to be really nice to go in, like there used to be the stone koi pond indoors with so many koi fish in it, but they've just sort of changed it to look more, I don't know, commercial, and now you just walk in and it's just a bunch of tanks lined up in a row.
Yeah.
And it's a bit dark and depressing in there now, which is a bit sad. When I was little, it was so much better, back in my day. But no, there's no fish in this, but you could add them. That would be cute. Maybe we should make an aquarium.
It would be pretty hard. Is there like 2 or 3 fish things in the game? And
yeah.
You don't have one of them?
Yeah.
There's the pet stuff, that's the table, doesn't it?
Yeah. And you can't even stock it with fish, it just comes with fish stocked already, and they'll just never die and you don't have to feed them, which is a bit weird. I remember when I was a kid, sometimes I drew... okay, now I'm going to sound like I was born in like the 70s or 80s. I wasn't, but I don't know. But yeah, when I was a kid, sometimes I would draw fashion things, and they'd always be wearing these massive platform shoes, and sometimes they had like tiny fish tanks at the bottom of their shoes.
Oh, right.
I don't know, bit weird, but there we go. I don't know. So yeah, this is pretty much the outside, but I spend a long time fiddling with it because I'm never satisfied. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I took too long and I was like, ah, screw it, let's just cut out the rest of my fiddling and go to the interior decorating. I don't know why I included myself putting up the lights, that's never fun to watch.
What was the thought process and how to set this place out?
I knew that in the conservatory area I just wanted sort of a neat, like a little amalgamation of tables displaying some cute plants. I know I had to have a staircase leading up to the apartment, and that had to be sort of private, so I had to go behind the till. There we go, it's flipped around. It's kind of then hidden by a wall later on, so it looks a little cramped, but that's not because I was struggling to build, it's honestly because I wanted it to look cramped and sort of shabbily put together. Like, it's a really cute place, and I don't know, it's a cute place, but maybe you wouldn't want to live here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's just for one sim technically, but this sim does own a double bed. Hint hint. Eyebrow waggle. No. I'd like a double bed for myself.
We have a double bed.
For myself. We should have double beds, like a double bed each.
You don't want...
I like rolling a lot.
Oh, okay. I'll sleep in a different room.
No, don't stay. You can't leave. I just meant I want a really big bed. What's the biggest one, queen or king?
I think it's king.
Then we should get that.
I always get it confused because queen's the best piece.
In chess, yeah, that's why I always get confused too. I don't know. It isn't. I don't know. But I want that bed. I want the biggest one so I can just roll around like. I don't know why that sound is meant to describe what. Don't make fun of me. But yeah, I like sticking gates on next to the counters because I feel like it privatises it a little bit more. Because in so many retail lots in The Sims, you put in a counter and the customers will just wander behind it like it's okay, and it really bothers me. Sims just have no boundaries, and I just it offends me. It offends me. The Sims have no concept of privacy. It's not on. Absolutely not on. That said, I never put up curtains. Because curtains in The Sims don't... I don't like them. In real life, I don't like curtains being closed. I do, because I don't like people looking through my windows. But I don't like them. I just want more natural light. I want to live on the top of a hill, near a beach, where it's cold, well not cold, where it's windy but it's sunny all the time, and there's no neighbours, and I can leave my curtains open because there's tons of natural light. That's what I want. Anyway, Tom's off to blow his nose. Hay fever's been pretty bad. I think I said that in the last video. But it is. I mean, like I said a minute ago, they keep cutting the grass, and now it's dying, but hay fever's still killing us. I sound fine right now. This is the first time I have been sneeze-free for over an hour in the last 2 weeks. I don't know. I love this glass roof. It's the most, you know, granny-looking roof, but the shadows are so pretty. Thank you for your input, Tom.
Yeez.
Yeez.
Yeez. Yeez. Are those new? Are those new?
No.
Those heart windows.
Oh, the window. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Sorry, I thought you meant the table.
Is that wait? Is that a mat, or are those windows doing a reflection?
It's the roof.
Oh, it's the roof is actually, and you can actually.
Yeah.
Oh,
pretty nice, huh?
Yeah, worth £35, wasn't it?
Absolutely. Actually, the roofs were free.
Oh, the roofs were free.
That was a base game patch.
Sounds like you got ripped off then.
Let's not talk about that. I want to be sponsored, okay? Everything's great.
Sims is perfect.
Absolutely perfect.
Game.
It's been 5 years and we don't have any form of school playability and only 3 playable careers, but it's perfect.
Oh, but don't worry, they're going to bring werewolves out or some bullshit.
Ugh, I know. I voted for witches. So what was it? There was werewolves, genies, witches, and what was the... Fairies.
Pixies.
Fairies.
Was it fairies?
What's the difference between fairies and pixies? Pixies are tiny, right?
I assume both are tiny.
Yeah, that's the thing. Actually, you've never seen it, but has anyone ever seen Winx Club? All the main girls in it, the ones with the really weirdly long limbs, they're fairies, and they all have like pixie familiars or something. They're really ugly. At least I always thought so. I didn't like the pixies at all, but then again, I'm not a fan of the art style of that cartoon. It's like a Western cartoon trying to look like anime and not really managing it. Don't get me wrong though, I did watch quite a bit of it. Because it's like a Western Sailor Moon. And for some reason when I was little, I watched Sailor Moon for a bit, and then I think we lost the channel that it was on because suddenly I only found it on these weird late night channels where it was always in French, and so I didn't know
French?
Yeah, it was in French.
What TV channels did you have?
Not many.
I didn't have many either.
Yeah. I didn't watch TV a lot growing up. I still don't. I've never been a TV person. That said, however, I did... Oh my god, I spent my early to mid-teenage years just on YouTube watching anime in 3 parts on YouTube in 140p. Seriously, I watched the first 180 or so episodes of Naruto like that. You know, 3 parts YouTube, terrible lowest quality. Fantastic, good stuff. I watched all of the filler for Naruto. All of it.
Good old days of YouTube with Niga Higo.
Oh my god, yeah, I used to watch him. What?
That's just the first name that pops in my head. I think of old YouTube.
He probably still makes YouTube videos.
Do you want to bet?
Yeah. YouTubers don't seem to stop.
Yeah, they do. They get tired of it, a lot of them.
Yeah, I know, but they still profit off of it.
I guess.
I mean, I would still do it. I would.
Oh yeah, so would I. That horse would be mush.
Oh my god. Oh, so this is kind of cute. I wanted to use some outdoor plants indoors because I was bored of just all of the potted plants. So I grabbed the baskets and I threw in these cute purple flowers, I don't know what they're called because I'm an uncultured swine, and I put in some grass at the bottom to make them look a little more healthy, a bit more lively. So I thought that was kind of neat. It's always fun to try new things. Otherwise you die of boredom. No, I'm kidding. I really love building in The Sims. Sponsor me. Oh, there's these seed packets too. I must have turned on show hidden objects. I don't know. Maybe. but I'm not sure. But yeah, I wanted to throw in all the seed packets, because when you go to garden centres, there's always a wall of just seed packets and bags of bulbs you can buy. I want that in this. I want some bags of bulbs to put on shelves, please. I want to be able to hang them. If I had the laundry day stuff pack, I could. There's like little shelves with hanging bulbs and stuff. I could put those up, but I'm really not into doing laundry in The Sims. I'm a bit. I know everyone, or not, a lot of people in the community really wanted an eco-friendly pack, which was meant to be laundry day, and I guess it is because you can kind of just do it on the grate outside, but really wasn't feeling it, because I would rather have like the natural disaster pack or even the arcade pack or funerals or weddings, something to bolster the base game. I really don't care about doing laundry.
They'd find a way to make that lame.
Yeah, you know.
Like,
it'd be...
You see how
I'm just not
seasons
interested in
change
doing laundry,
Sims?
man.
I'd
Yeah.
love that if they had a natural disasters like a tsunami, then you have to spend like a week, like the water level's raised up and everyone's in little boats getting
and
around
you should have
San
to.
Myshuno.
Yeah, that'd be amazing. That'd be so hard to do, but that'd be. I'm fiddling with things. That'd be amazing. That was my dream as a kid. I wanted the world to flood and everyone have to use boats to get everywhere. Like, you know, in The Simpsons, when Homer floods Springfield after letting animals out the zoo or something, and then the artsy people are like, Homer, I love it. And he's like, aha, yeah, absolutely, I'm an artist.
I'm an artist, yes.
Yeah.
Genius.
Oh, we're up in the apartment now. Pretty cute stuff. Very
so it's
tiny.
Live and work.
Live and work, yep. I think it's cute. I wouldn't want to live here. I don't like cramped spaces, despite living in one. But yeah, no, it's too small for me. And the bedroom is open. Like, as you're in the kitchen, you can see the bed. But it is only for one sim, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
You know?
One lonely sim.
One lonely sim.
She didn't mind.
I built
when
it.
It turned out she was 33. No one would talk to her anymore.
Oh no, that's sad. Why?
The boy stopped knocking on the door.
That's horrible. But yeah, no, I built this with an old lady in mind whose husband had passed away recently, but she's always been into gardening, and this used to be their house, and she turned it into a flower shop. But in the cinematic, it's actually a young lady managing it, so maybe the old lady also passed away. Good lord, good grief, lots of death going on. So maybe she inherited it from her grandma, and now she is overseeing the store, making it successful. Just an idea. You don't have to do that. You can play it how you want. You can turn it into an entire house if you'd rather. Don't know why you would. I don't think it's nice enough to turn it. I mean, it's great. Download it. I'm good at building. I promise. Yeah. So look, the bedroom is open. The clothes cabinet, wardrobe. That's the word. The wardrobe is right there, and the TV is going to go directly beside it. So that's a bit cluttered, but maybe some people like that. Not me. But there you go. Wanted it to look a bit beaten up, so there's some torn bits of wall paper and stuff. I was going to put it on that wooden bit too, but I thought it wouldn't make much sense because it's already wood, so those things look weird. It looks like wallpaper coming off, so I didn't put it there. I ended up liking the kitchen. Not too fond of the apartment as a whole.
I really
'cause it's
like
so
the
cramped.
apartment.
Oh,
I'd live there.
That's nice for
It's
you.
nice and cramped.
Oh, for goodness sake, why must we disagree? House shopping's going to be fun.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, we're going to go into the tour, so we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Missouri.
for watching. See you next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe. By this point, you've probably not forgotten, you just don't want to, but... goodbye.